What's up, niggas? We back again. Back at it like a crack at it. But time back. Finna get into this video though. Lil B, Chicago serial gang killer. 7+ bodies. Lord have mercy. 7 bodies. Oh my God, buddy. What the fuck, man? Oh, what the hell? I didn't even do that. What's going on?
Chicago, a city where the concrete holds more secrets than the people walking over it.
Not a water game. Ain't no way.
We all know the names that defined the drill era, the faces that became posters for a generation of violence. But in the shadows of the South Side, there moved a figure who didn't need a microphone to be heard. He didn't brag on social media. He didn't chase the cameras.
Somebody that's not an idiot. Somebody, I'm not saying I'm glad he killing people, but like, bruh, y'all be catching bodies and knocking people off the map, and then y'all go post about it on Instagram. Yeah, hit a little spade in the head. Now he dead. On the 5th of January, 3:02 a.m. He got caught lacking. He thought he was him. Like, bro, y'all just be saying a whole lot of bullshit. Like, y'all just be getting yourself. Y'all do the police job for them. You know what I mean?
Predator who understood that in a war of egos, the most dangerous man is the one you never see coming.
Facts.
Rason Shaw, known to the streets as Lil B, he wasn't just another.
I've heard about Lil B before. I've heard he get down like that.
Anomaly. He was a man who moved like a phantom, popping out of trash cans, dressing as the homeless, or walking a dog just to get closer.
If a nigga popping out of trash cans like Oscar the Grouch on your ass, or a nigga dressing like the homeless and walking down and shooting your ass, that boy wanted you gone, boy. He wanted you all the way. He wanted you out of there. He got you a first class front row seat ticket to heaven, boy. Ain't no way. You gotta be a dedicated hitman to be doing shit like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's pretty impressive.
Enough to feel the heat of the muzzle flash. Today, we peel back the layers of a legend built on silence and cold-blooded efficiency. This is the story of the man who made even the most feared ops look over their shoulders in their own hallways.
Oh, he went double handgun on there, double pistol. To
understand the monster, you have to understand the betrayal.
Yeah.
Lil B didn't start as an enemy to the black disciples. In fact, he was deep in the fold. He came up repping a set called TYMB, standing tall with figures like TYMB, Faye. His own cousins were in the trenches with him. Rumors even suggest his cousin, Cortez, was the one who pulled the trigger on Tuka, a death that acted as a catalyst for a decade of bloodshed. Tuka was affiliated with STLEBT.
Well, we know about them as St. Lawrence Eberhard boys, boy. And we know about what happened to Tuka, but this nigga, they don't give this nigga a break, boy. They stay talking, but they probably still talking about him in the hood right now.
And while he wasn't the first casualty in the war between the BDs and GDs, his death sparked a massive wave of violence that transformed the city. That death led to the fall of O.D. Perry, a respected member from Wick City. In his honor, the set changed their name, and Wick City became the now infamous O Block. The irony, TYMB itself was named after Edric Walker, known as Ty. Ty and Lil B were cousins. The bond was supposed to be unbreakable, but the streets have a way of poisoning the well. It started with a mistake. According to street rumors, the drama began when Lil B accidentally shot himself. While he was in the hospital, the police started circling the block, watching, waiting for a reason to hop out. When a fellow TYMB member named Manny was booked shortly after,
oh my God, whatever he did, you know he regretted. This nigga is crying some major tears. This nigga crying the Pacific Ocean. Oh my goodness, this nigga do not want to go to jail. This nigga is terrified of the pen, as you should be. Don't get in trouble, stay your ass out of jail, and don't do nothing that's gonna get you put in jail. So you don't look like this nigga, because this nigga look like he was scared for his life.
The whispers turned into a war. The accusation, snitching. Though his name was eventually cleared and everyone realized he hadn't talked, the damage was done. TYMB
I would have thought he was talking when he was looking.
Hands on him over the rumors. In the code of the streets, once the trust is gone, the target moves. Lil B didn't just leave. He crossed the most dangerous line in Chicago. He linked up with STLEBT. He didn't just switch sides, he became their most lethal weapon.
He went to the biggest ops.
The loss for TYMB was massive, and he immediately began putting pressure on his old homies. 1 year after his defection, he allegedly opened fire on Solo from TYMB, but that was...
What Pusha say, nigga, you can't out-snake a snake. Boy, this nigga shiesty, this nigga untrustworthy. This nigga a little demon. This nigga short as hell, what the fuck?
Just the appetizer for a year that would go down in infamy. September 2011, a dispute between crews turned a street corner into a kill zone. When the smoke cleared, Gizzle from Squirt Town was dead with bullets in his head and chest.
Oh! R.I.P. that man. R.I.P. him for real though, but like, I know this back. Ah! Look, can't speak, bro. I know this was back in 2011, but like, this V-neck is OD. This is insane. Like, oh my God. It looked like somebody took his shirt and just pulled it down and held it for like 5 hours and then let it go and then just stretched his shirt all the way out. I can see this nigga chest hair. This ain't even a V-neck, boy. This like a... I don't even know. This damn near... Then they got a quarter zip t-shirt on. Oh my God.
Witnesses, including Gizzle's own mother, pointed a finger at Lil B and a dude named Tutu. They fled the city to avoid the heat, but the vacuum of violence followed them. Tutu would be murdered just 2 months later, but the heat on his name didn't slow Lil B down at all. Just 1 month after the murder of Gizzle, Lil B was back on the hunt, sliding through Trap City territory, known as Zone 7, with associates Drizzy and So Icy. He spotted a man named Rio. Rio was a member of Trap City, a hood that beefed heavily with STLEBT. Lil B didn't even exit the vehicle. He let off a barrage from inside the whip, killing Rio on sight. That was 2 ops taken out in a single month. But it was...
Man, I'm glad my parents did a good job and did a good job raising me and did a good job for themselves before they had me and got themselves in a position to where I ain't got to be around all that bullshit. Cause boy, I don't want nothing to do with these niggas. I'm not trying to look over my shoulder every second of the day worrying that somebody gonna shoot me in the back, the face, the side of the head. You know what I mean? Like, this too much, boy. You gotta walk around just wondering when you gonna get shot. Cause it's damn near inevitable for these dudes. Boy, like, I thank you, Lord.
October 18, 2011, that solidified his status as an urban myth. Lil B walked straight into the heart of the beast, O-Block. J Hood recalls being on the block with a group that included Uli, T-Stick, Boss Money, and Platoon. J Hood stepped away for a moment to answer a phone call and run upstairs. By the time he reached the staircase, the air was already filled with lead. From a 3rd-story window, J Hood watched 2 masked figures standing.
Man, this dude be telling all kind of stories. People be calling him a snitch and everything. This nigga be... Isn't he like the Chicago lure go-to, boy? He be doing all the lure. I ain't gonna lie.
Bodies. Platoon lay on the cold ground with wounds to his head, arms, legs, and chest. He was later pronounced dead. Lil B was the number 1 suspect. He was becoming a shadow that haunted the very hallways his enemies called home.
So anyway, I'm running back up to the stairs.
Oh, here we go.
Up to the stairs, and all I hear is boom, 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 boom. So nigga, I run in the crib. I run in her crib to look out the window to see, like, cause she stayed on the 3rd floor. I'm looking out the window and I see the same 2 dudes that I saw that was walking up that I had the feeling about. They was standing over Oogie, letting off shots. But man, yeah, they standing over Oogie, they shooting him. I'm thinking they was shooting him at least. And I'm talking about, man, you know, this is my homie. Like, you know, I was scared, but I wasn't too scared. Cause the moment that I saw them run away,
Lil B didn't move like most shooters.
But imagine seeing that though, bro. Imagine you just look out the window and you see the 2 niggas that you were like, yeah, they up to no good. You go look out the window, you see them the exact same 2 niggas standing over your homeboy, dumping it in his ass. Pause. That was gay. You see 2 niggas standing over your homeboy, letting off rounds into him. There we go. Letting bullets off into him. Just dumping him. But that's a scary sight right there, boy. That should do something to your ass, I bet.
low-key avoiding the clout chasing that sends most young men to prison, but the lack of social media posts didn't keep the police off his trail. He was eventually named as a suspect in over 30 cases. On December 17th, 2011, the violence continued. Lil B and King Lil J were allegedly out robbing people all day. They walked up to a car full of men.
People all
One victim
day.
handed over a watch, but when the driver attempted to speed off, Lil B opened fire. The driver was hit in the head and pronounced dead on the scene. What truly terrified his enemies was his patience and his disguises. He was a hunter who studied his prey. He once waited for a TYMB member heading to court, but he didn't hide in a car. He dressed as a homeless man, blending into the urban decay. When the target walked by, the homeless man erupted. He shot the man's ear off, missing a fatal headshot by a fraction of an inch. Then, in a move of pure psychological warfare, he called up his ops right after to brag about what he had done. Another time,
Nah, this nigga is a sick individual. This nigga is a demon. Lord have mercy. Oh my, bro. Chicago niggas different, boy. Thank God for not spawning me in Chicago when I was born. Thank you, Jesus. I don't want no dealings with that right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Dressed up as the homeless man caught him on the way to court. Nigga finna show up in the courtroom. Well, why your ear bleeding? Where your ear go? Nigga just shot me, bro. Me personally, I'm snitching my ass off. I ain't gonna, nigga, you just shot me in my ear on the way to court. Nigga, I'm telling on your ass, boy. What the fuck?
he used a dog as a prop. To the members of Old Block, he looked like a regular citizen out for a stroll. Ocho Muna recalls the moment clearly. They tried to press the stranger because they didn't recognize him. Lil B was on his phone, casually walking the dog. Then in an instant, he dropped the leash and pulled a pipe, shooting one of them in the jaw.
Bro.
If the gun hadn't jammed moments later, Ocho Muna wouldn't be alive to tell the story. Even his own circle wasn't safe from his temper.
That is
he allegedly
crazy.
shot an STLEBT affiliate named King Cole during a
This nigga is friendly firing people. Oh my God. This nigga is friendly firing his own gang. What are we doing?
dice game simply because he believed Cole was talking to his girl. When Lil B walked around that
You tender ass nigga, bro. I understand that's your girl, but you gonna up pipe and shoot a nigga in your own gang because he was talking to your girl? Man, come on, bro. It ain't that deep.
corner and asked, "You been hollering at my girl?" The air went cold. Before Cole could even finish a sentence, the shots went off and the crowd scattered like roaches.
You ain't even let bro explain. You just said you been talking to my girl. Yeah, bop, 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 bop. Like, damn, cuz. At least let me explain myself before you knock me off the map. Damn.
By 2012, Lil B was putting in a staggering amount of work for his set, but he was also taking losses. In October of that year, his close friend P5, also known as Crack, was ambushed. Whether he was going for coffee or picking up weight, he wasn't prepared for the hit squad waiting.
See, they said, I thought I heard somebody say that this was one of the ones that King Von was responsible for. P5. They said this is one of King Von's doing, wasn't it? That shit crazy.
For him. King Von,
Yep,
J Money,
there we go.
Big A, L.A. Capone, and Manny allegedly cornered him. P5 tried to run, but he was shot in the back. As he lay on the ground, the group walked up and executed him with 6 shots to the face.
Oh my
Lil B's
God,
revenge was a dish served cold.
Bro! Damn, nigga! Six shots to the face?
Run, but he was shot in the back. As he lay on the ground, the group walked up and executed him with 6 shots to the face.
Boy.
Lil B's revenge was a dish served cold. In September 2013, he hunted down J Money. He sat in the back of a car. crouched low so he couldn't be seen through the windows. He watched J Money, Prince Dre, and E-Dog pull up to a laundromat. Lil B
Prince
was
Dre
dropped
with
off
him?
around the corner. He moved through the back of a house, slipping through the alleyway like a shadow come to life. When J Money began loading his laundry, Lil B stepped out. He hit J Money in the legs, dropping him instantly. As J Money tried to crawl away, Lil B closed the distance, firing into his chest and forehead. The death for P5 had been paid.
Firing into his chest and his forehead. Oh my God. But this Chicago shit was real, bro. It still is real. But back then, 2011, 2010, 2012, 09, but these niggas was booming anything that had legs, nigga. Like, straight walk up, like just knocking niggas off, boy. Oh my God.
In full. Nobody knows the true count. Some say Lil B was behind at least 7 bodies. Lil 4 in 2010, Gazelle, Rio,
I believe it.
Platoon, and Lavon in 2011, Scooter in 2012, and J Money in 2013. He was also credited with assists in the murders of Baldy and Sheroyd. His list of attempts and people shot at reads like a roster of the most famous names in drill history: King Von, Lil Durk.
Hold on. What did you say?
Of the most famous boy. His list of attempts and people shot at reads like a roster of the most famous names in drill history: King Von, Lil Durk, Lil Reese, and Breezy. But when you move like that, the clock is always ticking. For Lil B, the end didn't come from a rival's bullet. In March 2014, the law finally cornered the Phantom. Police claimed they witnessed a drug deal involving 21-year-old Rossin Shaw. Lil B ran, leading them on a 5-block chase. The official police report states that as he tried to jump a fence, he dropped a gun and reached back to pick it up, pointing it at the officers. They opened fire, hitting him 7 times in the back. He died on the spot.
Oh! So he ain't even died to the ops. He just died to 12, boy. Listen, I'm not saying I'm glad he died, but it might have been a good thing for the streets of Chicago, because that sounded like he was terrorizing them boys. Oh my God. R.I.P. him though. R.I.P. everybody, you know what I mean? But damn.
But the streets told a different story. His homies claimed he was unarmed that day. They said the police wanted him off the board by any means necessary. What remains the most haunting part of the story is that Lil B had allegedly just started a legit job cleaning houses for a woman named Shamika Jordan. He was expecting to be a father in just a few weeks. He was a man with a troubled past who was perhaps finally trying to step out of the shadows.
Damn, that's crazy.
The nigga up that bitch in my face on my son. Hey, the gun jam, he.
Boy, that been a scary sight that day. Y'all blessed, boy. Man. Well, that's it for that video. This nigga. Keep me away from any niggas like this that ever may cross my path. Do not let them cross my path. Keep these niggas away from me. These niggas are just dropping by this for shits and giggles. I do not want no smoke. I'm a bitch. Do not hurt me, please. I don't want to go out like that. Don't stand over me. Don't shoot me in my face. No, please don't do none of that. I don't want to go out that way. Please and thank you. But I'ma say y'all niggas, bro. Till the next video. You know what I'm saying? I got one that'll probably drop before this one. So if you're seeing this, go right with the other video. You know what I mean? But I'm gone, Oka.